How's it going, everyone? I'm Teacher Mike, and I just wanted to update you guys a little bit about what's going on with me, what's going on with the channel, what does the future look like, both for me and the channel. No, I've not been posting a lot of content this year. I think I've only been averaging like one video a month, which is pretty poor. But I'm hoping that's going to change really soon. I'm going to try to get back to weekly uploads for you guys. And yes, my family and I, we have moved back to the US, and this is not just a trip back, we are in fact moving back. There are a lot of reasons for this, probably 100 reasons. I'm not gonna go into every single one of them in detail. Where are we gonna live? I don't know. That's a big question I wanna know the answer to as well. We haven't made any decisions on that yet. We're gonna be going down to Florida for Christmas to spend with my parents. There's just a lot of things going on in the background. You know, the moment I found out that my brother passed away, I knew that a lot of things were going to change and life was going to be a lot different. And it has been. You know, I try to find the positives even in the negatives, but there are definitely a lot of negatives. So I actually came back a few months ago to take care of some things. My wife and Xiaomai were still in Shanghai, and they came and joined me a month later. So I didn't see them for a whole month, which was really tough. So when I picked them up from the airport, it was a very joyous reunion, let's say that. KK! KK! Yeah, there he is.
Daddy's here.
Yeah. I can't breathe. Oh, your hug is so strong. Anyway, after being in the US for a couple of weeks, we soon realized that we were gonna have to stay and move here. You know, will we ever move back to China or Shanghai? I don't know. I'm never gonna say never. But for the foreseeable future, that is the next few years and beyond, we're gonna be in the US. Of course, we're gonna go back to China to visit. Obviously, my wife's family's all there, and my in-laws really miss Xiaomai already. Kind of stinks, you know, we bought that apartment and put a lot of time into renovating it. Fortunately, it's in a really good area where people really want to be, so the rent price is pretty good. Whenever we make trips back, we can make it available for us to use, so that'll be nice to have. Just too tough to sell it and let it go right now. But of course, there are going to be a lot of things we miss about Shanghai. The food, and especially Waimai, all the amazing activities and friends. Well, to be honest, a lot of my friends have left Shanghai, unfortunately. But we still do have a lot of friends there who we miss very dearly. Yeah, it's going to be weird going from big city Shanghai to somewhere in the US where, again, we don't really know. It's definitely going to be a season of transition, meeting new people, making new groups of friends. You know, Xiaomai is going to start kindergarten next year. We got to find a good place with good schools for him, and you know, getting involved with school stuff and school activities, and maybe I'll have a minivan and I'll be a soccer dad.
We gotta pummel these guys. We gotta pummel them at all costs. Dominate.
Sounds pretty awesome, to be honest. We love the school he was at in Shanghai, you know, the international school, but it's, you know, like I said, it's time to be home. Fortunately for us, doing what I do, making videos, you know, we can really pick where we want to live, which is also a very difficult decision, you know. If you could live anywhere, where would you want to live? It's harder than I thought it would be. Minnesota, where I'm from, my wife thinks is way too cold, so that's out of the question. But we do have a short list of places that are potential landing spots. I'm not going to share just yet what places those are, but there are some really cool spots here in the US to live. And honestly, I can't wait to get settled somewhere. Just have our own space and our own stuff and sleep in the same bed every night. Have neighbor kids that Xiaomai can go play with. Living the dream. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna miss Shanghai a lot. I moved there in 2010 and have been there 11 out of the last 13 years. It was like a second home to me, you know. But in the last year or two, there's just been a lot of things going on. Not great things, you know, some in China, some in USA, as you know. And it's just clear to me now is the right time to move away. And again, there are many reasons why we're moving, but the main one is family, and it's just time to be closer to my family. The time has come, and for this season in our lives, you know, we need to be in the US, closer to family. As for the future of the channel, you know, I'm really hoping that I can get back into regular content making, as I said, try to do weekly videos for you guys. I do have a bunch of vlogs I recorded that I think are going to be super interesting for you to watch. However, eventually, whenever we get settled, I would like to be able to, you know, set up a studio and do some more English courses and English content for you guys. That's really where my passion is, helping people learn English so they can improve their lives in maybe finding a new job or a new relationship or traveling and being able to communicate, whatever that is. I really want to get back to that. In fact, I have like 4 new courses I was working on. I was halfway through recording one when my brother passed away, so that just kind of got put in the back for now. But hopefully when things settle down here sometime next year, I can get back into that. I've definitely slowed down and I've taken some breaks, but I am hoping to get back into it more on a full-time, regular basis. But it's just been really hard, you know. There's just so much going on in the background, and of course, you know, I'm running my brother's company now, which I absolutely love. It's fantastic. I really enjoy it, and it's a way for me to stay connected to him and just continue his legacy and keep his legacy alive. So I absolutely love that, but that's kind of taken priority. It was a big learning curve for me to learn and step into that role. But I think things are getting a lot smoother now, so I'm hoping I'll have a lot more time to focus on video content for you guys. I've actually really enjoyed being back in the US and just getting back out into nature. It's one of the things I really missed living in the big city like Shanghai. So we are really enjoying it here. Visited a lot of friends, seen a few new places, you know, a couple places that we might end up moving to, not quite sure yet. Cost of living definitely has gone up, definitely in terms of home buying. Certainly not more than you'd pay in Shanghai for an apartment, but they've definitely gone up. Anyways, it's just been a crazy year. Super painful, super stressful. We're doing okay, we're doing fine, and I'm very optimistic about the future. Definitely have a new lease on life. You know, every day that you wake up and you're breathing, you should count it as a blessing, because you don't know if you'll have another one, and you don't know if your loved ones will have another one. I know it's cliche, but I am really trying to live like each day is possibly my last. Trying to enjoy each day as much as I possibly can. Work smarter, not harder. Try to spend as much time with my family as I can, because at the end of the day, time is limited. It's our most valuable resource, and it's one we cannot afford to waste. That said, I'm really looking forward to getting back into making more content, finding my passion for it again. I think this last year I've just kind of lost a passion for making videos and editing. Every time I open up my computer to edit something, I just kind of but now I think I'm just gonna start making more stuff that I want to make and try to find that desire and that passion again. So thank you guys for sticking with me. If you're in China, I don't know when we'll see each other again. We're hoping to go back again next year for a longer trip, see friends, see family. But if there's anything that this last year has taught me, it's don't plan too far ahead, because life comes at you fast, things change, and a lot of those times there's nothing you can do to control it. All you can do is live your best life, live life for your family, and hold your loved ones close, because they won't be around forever. Sorry, this video took a very sad turn. Anyway, we are really doing fine. We're happy, we're healthy, we're staying safe, and I hope you all can do the same. I'm Teacher Mike, and I'll see you next time.